Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87 and this is Let's Play Tales of Vesperia Part 62. In the previous video we, I don't know, we ran around, we tried to do a quest for this dude. He wanted a rock, we went to go get the rock and the bird was like, no, my rock! And then it ate him. And that was the end of the quest as far as I know. Now we're looking for the ice plains. Now the site, oh here they are, they're over here. For some reason I was thinking they're in the middle of the map. But then I was like, oh yeah, we got there from Halure, so it must be on the map that has Halure. And then I looked and saw the ice plains. Wasn't that easy? Gosh, who knew having eyes would be so helpful? Can I? Bow, buddy. Buddy, bow. Bow? Okay, fine. Just make me walk across the ice, why don't you? I was kind of hoping that, like... I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to run past him. Yeah, you definitely can't combo, like it says. I guess we do still have to learn the skill. But... no. Because normally skills are active as soon as you have them on the, like, as long as you have the weapon equipped, even if you haven't learned them officially yet. Is it just like, are the words wrong? Follow a base art with a second. Can it not be the same base art, maybe? Maybe that's the issue. I mean, that's not what it says.
Huh? Are you catching a cold, Estelle?
No, it's just... I've been so cold ever since I saw Rita use that water magic of hers.
That's terrible! Are you sure you're okay?
No, it's both of you? You should just tell Rita to stop using that kind of magic.
I can hear Rita already. I'll decide what type of magic I use, thank you very much.
Oh, come on. If we tell her that we might be coming down with colds, I'm sure she'll... What's that? Something about me?
Hey, you catch a cold too?
Maybe someone's talking about me behind my back.
That's Rita for you.
No concept of what the hell germ theory is. Oh, I can't go that way. Okay. Look, where do I go? We seem to be at an impasse, because I can't walk. There's water in the way there.
This one's strong. This one's
Is he? Are you like a new in it? Because I mean, you should be really old. Maybe we're just still at under level. Wait, that's the wrong one. Okay, so it does have to be a different base art. Okay. I mean, that's decent.
Alright, who's next?
Just wish the words were written in the way that they mean. What? I don't know what to do. My game, it's broken? Okay, well, that's the end of the Let's Play. Goodbye. I'm free. Do I have to come at it from the other side? But I can't land on the ice. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, you used your attack. Oh, what if the enemies were invincible?
wonderful. Didn't work.
Azure, Dragon Sword. Azure Rage. Dragon Sword. Dragon Sword. Azure. There's no way we're gonna guess.
Learned hypertension. Yeah, I'm about to have some fucking hypertension. Foul! Foul! I hit the button a billion times. But I can't land. Okay, I guess we do have to come from the other side, obviously. Can we even walk across that? Okay, we can. I mean, it's not connected, but whatever.
I have been trained by knights. I won't lose.
Why did you do the latest Azure Edge in history?
Azure Edge! Dragon!
There's no way we're gonna...
Please.
Oh, it's cold, cold, cold. So cold, 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 cold.
So, what are you gonna do with the Aer Krene?
I'm going to use the energy to make an air converter.
An air converter?
My plan is to efficiently convert the air into matter, decreasing the overall amount of air. But for that, it's ideal to have the converter use energy similar to both air and matter.
How is that energy different from air?
Elementally separated air transitions into matter in stages and eventually becomes stable.
You just made that up on the spot.
I'm going to stop its transition between the two states and develop a converter formula.
So it won't be air or matter?
It's a state that's closer to matter than to air, but it's still not quite matter. We call it mana.
Mana.
To think that one short utterance could hold more gravity than the light used to lure fish out of the frigid sea at night.
What?
It actually has a really long, complicated name, but mana's good enough. But it'll still be less stable than actual matter, so we'll need something to act as a core.
The Epitheia.
And a lot of air and Estelle's power to recombine the formula.
Using my power without the control formula will unbalance the air. It'll just flood out again.
But we can't just sit here and ignore that thing. And...
Yeah?
it's a bet I'm willing to take.
I guess I should be the one trying to stop you, but I'm game to get in on this bet too.
I'll wager 1 billion gold on that.
The theory is correct. It'll be okay.
I'll return this 1 billion gold to you many times over.
It's the voice change.
Oh, truly now?
Yep. Come on, let's head to the Aer Krene.
Oh, fuck, I gotta walk there, man. And he's not gonna get out of my way. Wait, oh, we actually maybe could have slid right past.
I
If we had
have
a
been
holy
trained by
bottle.
knights. I won't lose.
I do like how when
Man, I want some more.
the enemy's weapons are, like, resisted, or like when your allies' weapons are resisted, they're like, I'm not gonna attack. My AI completely breaks down. When they fully heal, all out. You can't make me stop attacking.
This one's strong.
This one's for real.
Because, like, if it's a situation where it's like, oh, my attacks are gonna heal the enemy, and the AI's like, well, I shouldn't do attacks then, that actually makes sense. That's not how it works, though. Because aliens.
Oh, angelic princess grant us your magic.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm out of TP.
Little big chef.
I thought the controls were just bad. Again.
That was so easy.
Any of you guys cockatrices? Sir.
I tell you, thinking of a converter for air. You're quite the thinker. That's our genius mage girl Rita. Yep.
Well, I had a hint to go off of.
Come to think of it, you did say you'd investigated Zod, didn't you?
Despite its amazing size, it wasn't running off of air.
even though it was a barrier blastia to protect the entire world.
A barrier blastia? Oh yeah, they were protecting the world from the Autophagos.
You mean to say it's been there for a millennium? It's as dogged as a philosophizing anemone.
Patty, stop talking.
Same goes for the Autophagos. It's been clinging to that barrier for just as long.
Alexei seemed to believe Zod was a weapon, but he couldn't have been more mistaken.
But the runaway air was the cause for the Autophagos' awakening, wasn't it? Ah, so that's why they would use a barrier running on power other than air.
But then, what sort of power was it using?
Why couldn't they just be like, oh yeah, here's how to make Blastia without using air, then?
The children of the full moon, perhaps?
It was actually energy taken straight from them.
But would it still be working 1,000 years from now? Because, I mean, that makes sense to work, like, in the moment.
Inside that giant core, it continued to power Zod as a virtually perpetual formula.
Okay.
Most likely, the energy was taken in exchange for their lives.
The light of life was extinguished from the children of the full moon.
So that's what Miorso's legend meant.
According to Duke, they did it of their own free will. They wanted to save the world.
Yeah, plus, I mean, they would have died if they didn't, so... I mean, it's a noble sacrifice, but there is the element of like, well, you kind of have to. You don't really have much of a choice. It's either that or get eaten by the Void Demon.
The love the children of the full moon bore for this world is what created the barrier.
Now, I'd be a little bitter if I was the person who had to turn into, you know, energy juice. If I had to become a Matrix battery, I'd be a little pissed.
The power of love makes you want to cry.
They sacrificed themselves for the world. The children of the full moon were protecting us the entire time.
Oh, you fucker.
I guess I can fight.
No.
Destruction Stream!
All my heart, baby. All my love.
Reaper Knob!
We're out.
That was more attacks. Carol did more attacks there than he did in the previous 2 boss fights combined that he was involved in. Why is this so far? Let me out. Let me out. Thank you. Well, okay, well, let's save first. Is the save always up here? I thought the save was in another spot.
That monster's not gonna show up again, right?
If it does, you'll beat it up for us just like the last time, right?
Pretty annoying boss.
You're mean.
Okay, I'm ready. Estelle, come over here.
Now, if we could do it without Carol, it might not be so annoying, because the problem was that we were completely relying on Yuri to do damage, basically. Because Carol is legally not allowed to hit that boss.
Once I do that, the Aer Krene will react to you and produce more air. I want you to recompose the air formula into a stable formula closer to mana.
I don't understand.
Yeah. The water element is strong here, so imagine flowing water and let your body flow with the air. The theory behind materializing air is the same as performing magic. If Estelle can recompose the air into a state close to mana, then I should be able to guide the air into the Cyanoceal.
Can we do anything?
No. Go take a nap or something.
We'd freeze to death if we took a nap here.
We're pretty handy, you know. We can cook or fish or anything you want. Just tell us what to do.
Aggressive bark.
I wouldn't say anything.
We can use the conversion formula we found in Zaude.
That was for substituting life for air. Your life! You can't do that!
But if this fails, then we'll all be swallowed up by a flood of air. We'll be dead anyway, right?
We're all risking our lives. Let us help.
Well, if anybody should risk their life, it should be Raven. Let's just make Raven do it.
All right. I'll use your life energy to guide the air into the Cyanoceal. If we do that, I think Estelle will understand the flow of the air without interference from me.
All right, everyone, let's do this.
What if the rock just fell in the water?
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Ready, Estelle?
Something about it just
Here we
sitting
go.
right off there to the side gives you the creeps. Like it's gonna get stolen or...
Everyone, come over here.
Go ahead.
Try and synchronize yourself with my formula. There, that's good.
What? Air conducted by Rita will flow from right to left on the top line. Oh god, it's a damn fucking rhythm game. Alright, it's just karaoke, man. We're just singing the Camarocho ballads. The button is not pressed at the correct timing, air will leak. Okay, sure. Remember, X is not X. Or it's Xbox prompts, remember. Oh, this has got nothing, man. This ain't like trying to do the damn Yakuza karaoke where it's scrolling off the screen constantly and changing up the damn pace on you. Remember, that's a different X. Okay, are we done? No, almost. And you get it so early, too.
The air is collecting in the cyanocell. The formula's working. The force field is stable. It's gonna be okay.
She'll be fine.
What happened?
Did it not work?
No, it's still under control, but what is this? A formula for reshaping the apatheia. It's reformulating itself.
Oh, is it gonna turn back into Bellius or something? She's a damn squid lady. You like an old child of the full, because you kind of got like a little moon vibe going on.
That voice. Bellius?
Judith? Yes, it is I, Bellius, or rather...
Hey, does it make you feel good, Estelle? You didn't actually murder anybody. They were just, you know, sleeping.
I was once Bellius, but no more.
What's going on here?
Could the will of Bellius trapped in the apatheia have... Amazing.
I feel the waters of the world at my command. I am the ruler of the waters.
Okay.
Okay. So, did it work?
I mean, it turning back into Bellius makes sense. Turning into something else that could control all the water doesn't really make sense.
It's gone way beyond working. I never thought it would gain a will of its own.
Nature's mysteries will forever transcend the limited scope of our imagination.
Also, second question, how does controlling the water help us? It's in the space.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on this one.
Humans? What creature am I? Though no longer Bellius the Intellicheia, you have granted life to me. I ask that you give me a name.
Greg.
A being that controls the essence of a material. Maybe you're a spirit.
A spirit named Greg.
And so my name shall be...
The Splishy Splashy Watercolored Queen!
You got respect. He fucking saw his shot and he took it, okay? Carol, you know what? You're still never going to be allowed in combat, but we'll get you a gold star. If you get 3 gold stars, you can get in 1 battle.
An ancient word for the ruler of the waters. How about Undine?
Nah, that's generic. How about Greg?
Undine. Henceforth, I shall be known as the Spirit Undine.
I'm still gonna call you Greg.
Ah, I feel the power swell within me. Such is the benefit of the air which you saw fit to gather for me.
it wasn't any cakewalk either.
Receive this now as token of my thanks.
Oh. Piece of paint. What? Moonstone. Isn't that like our thingy that lets us change characters? Why does Rita get something?
Undine, we need to get the world's air under control. Please lend us your power.
Yuri, what the fuck did you just say? The MFer just said Udini.
Very well. However, my powers alone will be insufficient.
I mean, I'm not really one to care too much about pronunciation. It's all made up, but that is the funniest way you could pronounce that word.
Huh?
I control only the waters. You must gather those who rule the other elements as well.
Can I just gather somebody who can rule space?
The elements of earth, water, wind, and fire. We need at least 3 more.
Oh no. We've regressed. We are back in the 1980s. Hey, go get the 4 magic rocks of the elements so that you can go fight,
We'll need help from the other Entelekea, won't we?
You know, what's his name from Final Fantasy 1?
There are very few Entelekea left. Pharaoh, Gusios.
Who the fuck is Gusios?
And Baul.
Not Baul. He hasn't taken in enough air to create an apatheia.
Is that the jellyfish that you're talking about?
And on top of that, I won't allow it.
I mean, technically it's Baul's decision. Now, we kind of need our whale to fly to the moon, so...
Undine, do you have any ideas?
Don't you mean Undine, Yuri?
The shining forest of Arialumin and Reloise, the root of the world.
Uh-huh.
Your friend Baul should know the location of these places.
She disappeared!
No, she is here. I feel her.
It seems like the Aer Krene has quieted down too, even though we're not controlling Estelle's power.
Really?
You think Pharaoh's gonna...
So, Undine is controlling Estelle's power?
Like, Pharaoh's gonna take nicely to us saying, hey, can we fry you up, Mr. Chicken?
You mean Estelle is really free?
I hope so, because she's been healing a lot lately.
Yes!
That's great, Estelle.
Well, things are sure taking a turn for the strange.
Yeah, I never would have dreamed any of this would happen, but we finally see the light at the end.
It's a pinprick, but as welcome as the rays of sun that pierce into the ocean's depths.
Rita earned the Spirit Hunter title? Cool. God damn it, they are gonna make me walk back, these motherfuckers.
Rita, you look... happy.
So do you, Yuri.
There's no longer anything shackling Estelle. She can use her power without causing any harm to herself or unbalancing the air. So yeah, I'm happy.
Estelle's really free!
There's no guarantee she won't overdo things again, though.
We'll just watch her closely. If we don't, she might go back to healing people till she keels over.
That reminds me, we never explained how the hell Alexei put Estelle in the damn bubble. I mean, we can add that to the list of things that are not explained in this game. It's a very long list. I mean, basically anything involving Alexei doesn't make any damn sense. Oh, it's still active. Okay. I just need to sneak right by you. I just need to sneak right by your fat ass. Oh god, is this the right path? I feel like this isn't the right path. What are you?
Focus on the enemy in front.
I think you're new.
Dragon Sword!
Which one of you people is healing from?
Azure Edge! You'll do good.
Healing circle.
Help.
Azure Edge! All right.
Are you spawning more? Okay, you are spawning more. What? I didn't hit the damn fucking. I didn't hit the D-pad. I was trying to change.
Blow you away!
Okay, he did.
Azure Edge! Azure!
Oh god, he's doing the walk. Oh. I thought maybe you were a stronger enemy at least.
You picked the wrong people to fight with.
Is it both of you that are... No, Rapide was doing damage. It was Patty that was healing. I thought I saw Patty doing damage, but guess not. Alright, fine. You're on the shit list, Patty. I'll put Rita in so she can cast for 5 years. I really thought I could sneak right by you.
Focus on the enemy in front.
I was mid-animation.
Dragon Swarm!
That's no good.
Tiger! Alright, who's next?
Oh, disturbing power now unleashed. Meet thy judgment upon the evil before me.
Ha! Azure Red! Dragon!
Seems like Rita's not doing enough damage.
Thy alluring snare and
Resound, O cry!
Alright, please let me out.
Is Undine really here?
Don't you mean Undine / Greg?
Yes. I can't really explain it, but she is here. I can sense it.
Perhaps she dwells within Estelle.
well, she was created through Estelle, so maybe the two are connected. Very interesting.
Can you cast Water
save
Bolt?
the research for later, okay?
I know. You don't have to...
What was that just now?
Isn't that where?
It came from the direction of Zaude.
There are a lot of them. Sorry, that reminds me. Why couldn't we have just like turned the barrier back on? Manta rays from Dimension X.
The Adafagos. No. Has Zaude stopped working?
Uh-oh. Do you think we might have done something to set this off?
Nah, this is bad timing.
That is the true catastrophe.
That thing does look like it could eat the whole world.
What are we supposed to do about something like that?
We're gonna hit it with our axe.
It's a touch too big to fillet with just my kitchen knife.
Nah.
Hey Rita, Duke said the Autophagos was born from air.
Huh?
So if the spirits convert air into matter, could we do something about the Autophagos if we had enough spirits?
I don't know. I don't know. But I do think it's worth a try.
Let's try it, Yuri.
Then it's settled.
Baul! Yes, I see. Thank you. The servants of the Autophagos are attacking a city, Nordopolica.
I guess we can't ignore something like that.
I mean, we can. Don't we have bigger fish to fry?
Let's go.
Like, turning Pharaoh into a nice, succulent chicken strip dinner?
Ooh! I'm gonna hurt that idiot who brought the Autophagos back!
He's dead.
What could have happened at Zaude?
Those nut jobs probably fiddled with the thing too much and broke it.
Thanks to Alexei, Zaude's no longer functioning like it was meant to.
Greed always eats itself. That wouldn't be a problem if there weren't other victims.
This guy just never learns, does he? Things are gonna have to hit bottom before he consider changing his ways.
But they see that thing about to eat the planet, right? Even an idiot would understand the situation.
I sure hope so.
That dialogue not make any sense. Who's the he that he's talking about?
Focus on the enemy in front.
Quelling havoc!
Oh, disturbing power now
I
unleashed!
gotta try and keep
Meet
up.
thy judgment upon the evil before me!
No good. I'll finish you. You're done.
You picked the wrong people to fight with.
Anybody got a damn cockatrice claw? No, they don't. They're not real. They're made up. Why can't I summon Baul on the ice? Baul on ice coming to a stage near you. Okay, so we're going to Nordipalika. Anything we want to do first? Well, let's save. Pop a squat here outside the old Zaphius. Remember we had Flynn? Good times, I guess? I mean, Flynn was kind of decent. He did good damage without blowing through all his mana in 4 seconds. And he said based a lot, which was cool. I say that. He's just like me, for real, for real. Now, he might deny that he's saying base, but I'm pretty sure he's... I mean, I have ears. I know
Look,
what I'm hearing.
It's hanging on to the city!
That black thing. That's what we saw on the sands of Kogor.
Is it?
That was Pharaoh's vision. This is real. Be careful.
It looks like it's trying to eat the air of the shield.
Is the Autophagos drawn to air?
This thing looks pretty mean.
It may be, but it's what we've caught on our line. We'll reel it right in.
Come on.
Maybe we should have put Patty back in. Oh yeah, we do. I do remember you guys. So that thing we fought, I guess, wasn't real even back then. There's a Daybreaker and a Nightbreaker. Daywalker, Night Stalker. Resistance water. Do you do that still thing where you like
Run through that which blocks our future.
change?
Oh, disturbing power now. Raise your make judgment upon the evil before me.
Yeah, I mean, Rita's actually kind of decent here because she can hit both at the same time.
Oh, disturbing power now unleashed. Meet thy judgment upon the evil before me.
Stop being invincible. It just missed. God, I love Fatal Strikes. They don't really do any damage. Rita! You did not find his weak spot. If anything, you did what the kids might say the opposite of finding his weak spot. Repeat, can you use items on people still? Do you still have that ability? Oh, sorry, he was immune to damage. I mean, he's not doing anything. Oh, there he goes.
Arise, O light of life.
Split thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me.
I mean, they're not doing anything.
Magnificent embrace.
Like, they're not even doing the, like, turbo deals that they did originally. I still feel like that should hit when they're on the ground. Because you're doing, like, an uppercut.
Tiger Blade!
Oh, disturbing power now unleashed. Meet thy judgment upon the evil before me. Oh, din of this modest land.
Tiger!
Stay punished. Oh, sharpened rage. Run through that which blocks our future.
Like, they're not doing anything.
Oh, disturbing power now unleashed. Meet thy judgment upon the evil before me.
What even?
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me.
Tiger! I'll punish you!
Think before you use your arts.
Guess I overdid it.
Azure! Tiger Blade!
Pain!
Any second now.
No good!
Oh,
I'll blow you away!
Fireball! I found your weak spot.
That was easy.
I hope the town is all right.
Let's go check it out.
I can do even better than this.
Got half a level.
I'm even satisfied.
They didn't do anything. The combat in this game makes no fucking sense.
Hold your position. We're gonna stop them here.
So as the enemies, they just don't do anything.
Things getting wild around here.
You were...
I mean, at least it wasn't doing the burst heal annoyance stuff, but... It was just like, why even have that fight?
Guess I'm saved again.
They didn't do anything.
It seems that this was the only city to be attacked. What bad luck.
Damn Empire's probably behind him, am I right, buddy?
This isn't about luck.
Where were you, Rita?
I went to check the barrier Blastia. Its power had been raised, and I guess the monsters were drawn to it.
I was gonna say, aren't the barriers not working in the other places? Like, didn't they say Zophius is like not working that well?
The power is returned to normal now.
We thought raising the power would protect us, but it turned out to be the opposite. I'll go see the citizens. Feel free to rest here as long as you please.
Thanks for the offer, but we still have business to do. We better get moving.
You are all welcome at any time. Try stopping by when you have the time.
Thanks.
I just need them to find the happy middle ground between enemies that don't do anything and enemies that are like, hey, my whole shtick is that I just constantly do cutscene one-shots.
Ew. I can't believe the Autophagos could spawn such a disgusting monster.
The illusion Pharaoh showed us. He was trying to make us feel the power of the Autophagos.
But it's no illusion this time. Oh man, are hordes of these things just gonna attack everything?
Don't you mean double aggressive bark?
No fighting!
It's all right, Rapide. He's just a little nervous, that's all.
Ass.
And what's wrong with being a little nervous? I'm not gonna run away or anything, I swear!
I will say, they seem comfortably okay with child abuse in the writing room. Like, just for the record, do we need to talk about this? Like, and then the dog attacks the 12-year-old child. Please clap. Why did the dog attack the 12-year-old child? Because he was slightly worried about the end of the world. Older gentlemen shoot a little higher should have no regard for their own safety. Now you want to join the tournament? No. No, I don't think I will. Oh yeah, we could look at those. Oh. Is that sword we got for us? Sword. What was it called? Was it for Carol? It was like dark something. Wasn't this? I mean, was it for you? Ah, there it is. Dark Avenger. As implied by the name, this sword represents a hidden hatred in mankind. Well, that's kind of cool. That'd be a nice mechanic to have had in the game by default since part 2. Anything to make the game less button mashy, but unfortunately, only Estelle can use it, and Estelle, she's the only healer in the game, so even if you can use her as otherwise, kind of doesn't really make much sense to me. I mean, I'm sure, in theory, Estelle can be a viable attacker. It's just kind of, what's the opportunity cost of making her an attacker when she's the only healer in the game? Is this? No, it's... I mean, it lowers our defense too much, and we don't really care about her attack, because, as previously mentioned, she's the only healer in the game. The only real healer, that is. And everything that... Oh, raises max T. Oh, that's the other thing we got. It's not bad. I mean, that's basically just worse than what you have. I'd rather have a 33% reduction than 30% extra at the start of the fight. Wait. Please. She's right here! Doesn't make any sense. Outside there's a panda because of the monster in the sky. What better way to increase your skills than defeat the monster in the tournament? Taking on the best warriors in the world will be good training for you. Nah, I don't need training. I'll mash my way to victory. You got anything? Got anything new? No? Okay, fine. I'll just go kill myself then. Can't make it because I don't have a cockatrice claw or a scorpion tail. Where do I get them? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Remember back in the day when you could just buy shit? That's what I need. The story from 1989, I need the shop to be from 1989. Alright, well, we won't call it just yet. I guess we'll go to like one more time. I mean, I don't even know what we're supposed to do. I guess we'll have a cutscene when we leave.
Nats was really working hard.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing a good job leading since Belly has passed away.
I'd like him to meet Undine. He'd be so happy.
Not right now. Once everything's settled down, though, let's give him a nice surprise.
Okay.
That monster. Palestrale was no match for it. I can't figure it out.
So how did we take it out?
It didn't do anything, Carol.
Maybe there's something different about us.
The spirits, perhaps?
If the Autophagos really is close to Aer, then the spirits might actually affect it.
Maybe it broke its brain.
So can we put up more of a fight if we get the other three?
Presumably.
Who knows? The 4 elements alone could control Aer, but we're talking about the Autophagos. I just don't know.
Yeah, and it's not like you can find Apathea lying around just anywhere.
Well, you can. Just a couple sweet words from Estelle, and then Pharaoh's turned into a big rock.
There aren't many Entelekea left either.
Hey, there are tons of Blastia all over the world, right?
Yes. They're an indispensable part of our society.
What if we smashed them?
And cores are just pieces of Apathea. So if the 4 spirits aren't enough, we can just change all the cores of the world into spirits too, right?
Then we may end up with as many spirits as there are grains of sand.
Are you nuts? How do you propose to do that?
I'm just the idea guy, okay?
Even if we knew how, we'd still have to go to every single Blastia. I doubt the Autophagos would wait for us.
I think that's your specialty, genius.
Oh no! This is your genius plan!
Even if Yuri's plan worked, all the Blastia would stop working, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I guess so. All the cores would be gone.
And then we get eaten by wolves. So it's kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
What would the world become?
People would lose the safety promised by the barriers.
And they would get eaten by wolves, literally.
All the functions that the Blastia maintained. Gone. It'll be inconvenient, to say the least.
Like, it's more than inconvenient because the world is overrun with aggressive monsters that eat people. Like, it's not really a one-to-one, like... I mean, I get what they're going for, you know, modern society, environmentalism and all that, but it doesn't work as well in this world, where it's literally like, if people leave the city, they get eaten.
Even Bodhi Blastia wouldn't work.
Who cares? Blastia or no Blastia? A single ore is all I need to cross the ocean.
I admire your spirit, Patty.
Well, isn't that all fine and dandy?
Because, like, you know, in the real world, yeah, there's, like, predators and stuff, but they don't, like, aggressively attack cities.
There'll be a lot of unhappy people, but we have to do it.
Otherwise, the world will fall to the Autophagos, even if no one else ever understands why.
I mean, I feel like we can just kill Pharaoh. And we're not even really killing him!
Well, for now, let's just get the 4 elemental spirits.
We're gonna turn him into something new. He can be turned into a bird husbando or something.
Aye, we'll cross those other bridges when we come to them.
Baul knows where the other Entelekea are, right?
Yeah, let's get back to the ship and ask him.
I hear the Knights have lost their captains. Their influence I will is splitting up here and there. It might have been long for Nordopolicos in the hands of Polystrale again. What's that thing in the sky? It's moving. It isn't alive, is it? This is no time to mourn. The Don's dead. Bro, the Don died 50 videos ago. Okay, that's not true. It was like 30 videos ago, but... it's been... Don ain't been in the picture for a long time, okay? Is the old lady here back to bully children? What's wrong with the sky? Must be over in Elysia. Is Zafia safe? My husband! I'm not sure why, but I'm worried about my husband. I mean, I would hope you're sure why. A token's there for you, rain or shine. It's always high tide in your token sea. Trust in a token's brilliance and bet with confidence. Wouldn't it be bad if it's always high tide? Is that good? Oh, I'm gonna dig out the 2 million gold I have in my purse. What the fuck? You got 2 million gold? I'm gonna... I mean, I don't need gold. We haven't spent money in a long time. I mean, I guess we did actually spend money on those miracle gels, but we actually are a little on the low side of funds. But they stopped having you buy weapons a while ago, so we don't really need money that much. Yeah, so new and exciting. Yeah, people getting eaten by the space void. At least it's interesting times that we live in, am I right, guys? Fuck you.
The shining forest of Area Lumen and the root of the world, Reloise.
I've never heard of those places.
Well, yeah, that's not surprising.
If only we could glimpse them.
It would make things far easier.
Baul says he knows. However...
these riddles 3 you must pass first.
He doesn't want to tell us.
Sir?
Apatheas only come from the death of Entelekea.
But we're not killing them. We're just gonna turn them back into, like, different things.
He doesn't want to put his friends in danger.
I mean, that's fair, but, like, literally we're all gonna die, so...
No, listen.
The children of the full moon had to sacrifice themselves. The Entelekea can do it now.
We want to protect the world, but we don't want to sacrifice anyone for it.
And plus, they're not actually dying.
We won't just take the Apatheia by force.
Baul, please.
I mean, I guess they're kind of dying, but they're kind of not dying, you know what I mean?
Tell us where the Entelekea are.
I don't know what that means. He's just making whale noises.
Area Lumen is in the northeast part of Tolbikia.
I don't know what Tolbikia is. I've heard of it. I don't know what it is.
Reloise is on the continent of Wikea.
Okay, I think that's the place to, like, the southeast.
Thank you, Baul.
With, like, the level 50s?
We also need to go to the sands of Kogor, where Pharaoh is.
Right.
Northeast Tolbikia. I wonder if that's the place where a new land just recently crystallized.
Wikea is that continent to the south of Ilikia, where the capital is, right?
Wikea. The Emperor Calx III sent scouting parties 4 times in order to claim the land. But every time they lost communication and no one ever returned. It's the last unexplored land on Tercalumeres.
Bro, we've been there.
Why does it have to be a place like that?
If Wikea is that bad, then let's leave Reloise for last.
Okay. Or we could go there first.
He says he'll leave things up to you.
And we can get some levels. And then the other places might be even easier.
Thanks, Baul.
Let's go.
We can't exactly dawdle forever.
Alrighty. Alright. I will say, the game is so much more enjoyable when you're not, like, stuck in dungeons. I've actually been having a pretty fun time these last several videos. But alrighty, we will call it here. And next time, we'll maybe pop around a little bit. start heading up towards Polbicia or whatever. Maybe we'll go turn Pharaoh into a juicy chicken strip dinner. That sounds like fun. Alrighty. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.